quarterback so often?
It's every coordinator's gonna have different, type of styles and things like that. I like that Coach Leonard does like to bring pressure and, force kind of the quarterback to get the ball out quick. And I just think this year our front seven has taken such a step forward with our D linemen and their pass rush. And, now we can kind of just let them rush and, we can, really, lean on them to get pressure.
Is that kind of the key, you think, to getting someone? Because I know you're losing TJ and Vince. Obviously, Garrett and Leon are doing well too. But you think a big difference is the defensive line, just the pressure they're getting this year?
Yeah, I just think this year they've been able to straight rush and really show what they can do with their one-on-one matchups, and they've been winning. So that's all you can really ask, and I think they've been a huge part to what we do.
TJ, there's no guarantee that Chikwe is going to play this week, but we understand he is practicing. I'm just curious what you think he might bring, even if it's just emotional.
I think Chikwe just being there for experience and helping the D-line out if they do get tired, just for some rotational things. And I know Cheek's just a guy who goes all out no matter what, and I think just him being out here with us is just going to bring a huge, emotional and physical, boost to our team.
Here in practice, maybe more so in fall camp, when the Valley's running routes, what is it like to try and defend someone like that?
Yeah, we went against him every day in summer camp, and still doing practice, and he's a handful. He's a guy who can beat you with some slight speed, or he uses his big body frame to catch balls and be physical with you. So it's tough, and I also think his run blocking has improved drastically. And he's a guy with the point of attack is very strong now, so he's been fun to watch.
It's like basketball player, the way he kind of box people
Yeah.
out, uses width.
I think as a tight end, that's one of the things that they try to do as the bigger body guys against linebackers, things like that. And Boom is just really good at it, and he catches just about everything, so that helps too.
When you were you recruited at all by Illinois?
Yeah, I was a little bit, not much, but.
So kids in this state, they generally look at Wisconsin and say, if I get an offer, I'm going to go. When you were growing up as a kid, were you looking at? Did you follow Illinois' program, Northwestern's program?
Yeah, growing up, I was a huge U of I fan, and I took one visit and wanted to go there. Didn't get the offer, and luckily I got a big time offer from here, and it's been good ever since. So.
Did you? You wanted to go there because that was like the home state school?
Yeah, growing up and Rashard Mendenhall and Vontae Davis and all those guys, I loved watching it, and I wanted to be a part of it, and didn't work out, and I think it's been good, but I'm glad to be where I'm at for sure.
Okay.
When you see them 0-4 in the league, do you just shake your head because there's a lot of talent in the state of Illinois, St. Louis area, things of that nature,
Yeah, it's tough. They're young, it's a huge thing, and I think this year they're really incorporating those guys into the game plan, and you see really good flashes from those guys. So I think they're only going to get stronger going further, and this week's going to be no different.
You guys tend not to overlook teams like this. Why do you think that is?
Yeah, I just think in this league you can't overlook anyone, and you see the craziness that happens week to week, and especially just in college football. That's the cool part about it, is anyone can go out and beat anyone on any Saturday. So you can't overlook anyone.
Why do you guys have that mentality? Some guys, some teams, some players don't.
Yeah.
Do you think that all the players on this team doing it? So why?
Yeah, as generic and corny as it sounds, we play this like it is the Big Ten championship. We know we have to beat this team to get to our goal. So it's one of those things where if you don't look, just game by game, that's where teams beat you.
Jonathan Taylor won another Big Ten Freshman of the Week award.
Who would have thought?
Right. You guys saw how good he was in fall, but what is the one or two things he does best that even you go, wow, especially for a freshman?
I think his balance is one thing that's just incredible. You see him bounce off a tackler and just be patient in the hole, and then his breakaway speed. A bigger guy, so it's crazy to see that type of burst from a guy like that. So just as big, as strong as he is, and for him to be able to move that fast, it's impressive.
TJ, you guys have been struck by injuries, a lot of different positions, yours and others around the team. Your success, do you think a lot of it has to do with maybe some of the depth you guys have had stepping up at a lot of different positions, and maybe guys that you didn't think were going to be counting on coming through in certain moments?
Yeah, I think that's just the crazy part about football. Guys get hurt, and that's the game. So, I think our team just as a unit has really just stepped forward with guys, putting in different spots. Gabe Lloyd is on kickoff, starting on kickoff now, and a backup on kickoff return. He started as a scout team player, now he's worked his way into the special teams unit. So, just guys being hungry to get those spots is really helping, get some guys some breaks. To be honest with you.
You guys were asked after the game about the defense's ability to handle sudden change. Do you remember the first chance you had this year? Opener?
What was the opener?
Utah State.
Utah State.
It was a fumble, and they scored right on you like that.
Yeah, that's right. And the guy in the red zone scored. So I think one of those things you gotta learn from. And it hit us pretty early. I just think we've done a good job for the most part of the year of stopping those things. It's a pride thing, to be honest with you.
I was gonna say it's a pride thing when you stop them, but that first one, I don't know if you remember, does that upset you? Does it leave you pissed or what?
You're saying like when it happened, or it's not till now?
Not
still
now,
thinking
but
about
when
it?
it happened.
Yeah, of course. I think it was such an early test, and you want to be able to, show early that we can stop on sudden changes and things like that. But, we've definitely improved from there.
How much of it is mental, the ability to snap in that quickly? If you're sitting on the bench trying to go over with your coaches, and all of a sudden you got to get your foot out there.
Right, I think it's definitely a strike of energy, just because you don't really know what's happening. The next thing you know, you're running on the field. So, and as you're running on, you're always talking to the guys. This is it, and trying to get everyone ready for what's about to happen. So it's almost not, I don't want to say fun, but it's exciting.
You mentioned Illinois.
Yeah.
Last 24 years, 8 with 0 or 1 Big Ten victories, 6 with 2. Last 24 years. I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, I know. I wanted to go there so bad. At first, I took a visit. I love the campus.
What didn't they see in you, or what did they say to you in the recruiting process?
Because I had no, defensive film. Like, I was just playing quarterback.
So they couldn't project you.
Yeah, they had no clue. And I loved the place, and whatever. But it worked out.
So you took one visit, huh?
I took one visit, and they said they were gonna call me back with an offer, and I could take my official, and there was no call or anything. So I was like, all right, Western Michigan it is.
I was gonna say you went to roll the boat, and then you came here.
Roll the boat it is, and worked out differently from there.
Wow. All right, thanks. Steve.
Yeah.
With it works out.
Yeah, right. It's crazy.
With kind of a question here. Game day, what goes into your wardrobe, and who's some of the best dressed?
Wardrobe. I think we have guys who just have clean suits, and I think I have a decent suit, so I want to put myself up there as a top 5 guy. But I think Quintez always comes with some different style every week. First week he had on the glasses, the Versace glasses, and something new. So I think I'd probably have to go with Q.
Q.
Yeah.